Friends, Brian here for Middle Aged Mind and Muscle. Look like I'm in the kitchen again, folks. We're stepping up the production. Have you ever tried to light a kitchen for a video shoot? It ain't fun, my friends. It ain't fun. But for you guys, I would almost cut off my right arm for you, but not quite. Before we get going on the topic of the day today, I want to give a shout out to Champs Athletics. Champs Athletics is a local company in the Ottawa region who are growing rapidly. Big plans. They have gotten behind us a little bit, shown us a little bit of generosity. And when you're starting out on YouTube, it's tough. So they've been very kind, helped us out with a few things. And also, we are trying their brand new prototypical non-stim pre-workout. We will do a review on that down the road. So shout out to Champs Athletics. Again, getting going here on YouTube. They get it. Being 50 years old, being obese, food addict, to get into the best shape of your life, they've shown us some kindness and support. Thank you so much. Follow Champ Athletics. The link is below. Okay, folks, so for people who have food addiction problems, you're overweight, a lot of people have an emotional attachment to breads. And believe me, folks, when you're trying to lose weight, lose body fat, get into better shape, you got to be careful with the bread, folks. Yes, it's carbs. Yes, there's a lot of stuff in it, flour, all this other stuff. So what are some things that some people can do? So we have a few products here we're going to talk about. I'm going to tell you my personal favorite. So the emotional attachment to bread, okay? A lot of people have emotional attachment to pasta. For me, I don't give a I couldn't care. My thing was sweets, okay? But for us now, we're on such a roll that the whole carby thing, But for a lot of people starting out, we understand the battle. So the first one I'm going to show you guys are keto wraps, okay? So if you want to get away from the regular white bread crap, keto wraps might be a good step for you. So if we look at the keto wraps, there's 90 calories in a wrap, 3.5 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, but very importantly, there's 20 grams of fiber, so that leaves us with 2 grams of net carbs. A lot of people don't understand that. And the protein in each wrap is 3 grams. This is one I would recommend for people just trying to make the switch. A lot of people might be like, yeah, but no. Hold on, man. We know the battle. We know what it's like with food addiction. And it's about making changes. I often tell you guys, it's the person that is obese, who is food addicted, in bad health, that says, you know what, Monday, I'm going to get a gym membership and I'm going to eat nothing but chicken and kale. You are done by Monday night, my friends. It's all about small changes. And the better shape you get, the more body fat you lose. The more you get used to going to the gym, you're going to find you want these foods less and less and less, and making the changes get easier and easier and easier. But small steps. So keto wraps, first option, okay? Next one, Betty Light bread, okay? Now, we live in Canada. Here we have Betty Light bread. This isn't the easiest stuff to find, but it's interesting as well. So if we look at the Betty Light, there's 90 calories in 2 slices. All right, now again, calories, you have to be careful. But for people in the beginning, I say just be kind of aware of calorically what you're eating. As you get further and further into the process, you will have to track your macronutrients and your calories. For the beginning, let's just start making some substitutions. Okay, so Betty Light, what do we got going on here? We have 90 calories in 2 slices, which is good. So in the Betty Light bread, we've got 90 calories for 2 slices, 1 gram of fat, 16 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber. So that gives us 11 grams of carbs and 5 grams of protein in the Betty Light. Okay, so a little bit more of a protein punch. 2 slices, same amount of calories, something you want to keep your eye on. Now also, there is the Weight Watchers whole wheat bread. You gotta think like someone starting out. It's just about making small substitutions, because when you make small substitutions, it starts adding up, okay, over the weeks and over the months. So, Weight Watchers bread, 100 calories, and is that in 1 or 2 slices? 100 calories in 2 slices. We have 1 gram of fat, 18 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber. So there's 15 grams of carbs, and there's 4 grams of protein, okay? So already I'm starting to lean more in this direction, but I am going to tell you guys what my favorite is. I'm not a big bread guy, okay? Carbonaut. Carbonaut, let's talk about Carbonaut. Now, it's a little more expensive. You'll find it in the frozen section of your supermarket. It's a little bit more expensive, but look at the difference in the nutrients, okay? So, Carbonaut, we have 170 calories in 2 slices. So a lot of people are like, dude, like, I know you're from Canada, but what's going on with your math? Don't they have math up in Canada? But in 2 slices, 170 calories. Okay, more calories. But we have 8 grams of fat, okay? But we have 18 grams of carbs plus 14 grams of fiber, which gives us 4 grams of carbs. But here's the real kicker, 14 grams of protein. So for those of you that are struggling to hit your protein marker every day, my money is on the Carbonaut, okay? But these are some examples that people can start making little substitutions if you really need your breads. But my money is on the Carbonaut. Now I gotta tell you guys, okay, you're talking to the old fat bastard here, leader of the old fat bastard army. Carbonaut, my friends over at Carbonaut, if this video happens to get more than 3 views, which I don't think it will, you're gonna send us a free loaf of bread. All right, so, of course, we're tackling a lot of things, being 50 years old, how much more difficult things are, life regrets, training, diet. A lot of the work has to go in the kitchen. So for people just starting out going, I don't know what to do, man, small substitution. So I hope that gives you guys some insight for different options that you have instead of getting the regular white bread that everyone eats. So guys, I hope that helps you out. What do you guys think? Do you have a preference? Which one do you like? Remember, this is my therapy. Okay. Okay.